Like, there's no secret
Oh
that you can
yeah.
get away with more. You can get away with more at Enable Bodycon.
Oh man, like yeah, like
Yeah,
if you can get, I always figure if you can get a lift past in a power bench comp, it's passing
yeah,
everywhere. Like it's a perfect
yeah,
lift. Like
yeah,
there's, you look at Paris last year and bend session, especially some of the lifts that got turned down. I was watching it with other powerlifters who like experienced powerlifters, and they couldn't pick what the fault was. Like it's so technical what they put you
yeah.
guys through. It almost feels mean. I don't know. Like why are your standards so much higher than our standards? I don't get it.
I don't. It's one of those things. It's, and I say this with a little bit of ignorance, and with that, like I know with other sports, you have classifications based on, I guess, disability function.
Hmm.
Maybe swimming and running, for an example.
Yep.
But I think if you did that in powerlifting, you wouldn't have enough athletes, and you'd have
Yep.
and you'd have everyone being a gold medalist or a podium finisher, and you don't want to make you don't want to make sport like, when you're trying to do it at an elite level or a semi-elite level, like a participation award. That's how I see it anyway.
Yep.
But also, like, you know, there. This might be controversial to say. I worked out a long time ago that there are lifters with other disabilities that are probably going to be able to lift more weights than me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the international level. And sometimes that's hard to stomach when you've been lifting for 23 years. But you've just got to realize, well, this is what I was given. Being a powerlifter has meant that I've been a fit person for the last 20 years because I've had something to aim for. And, I've represented Australia. I have had Oceania records, been to a few worlds.
Hmm.
So that's how I look at it. And I'm not saying I'm having a little bit of a break at the moment, seeing where we go, but it's only when you step back a little bit where you look at, okay, look where this has taken me. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's take us through the resume for para powerlifting. First Australian team. What year was that?
Oh, 2007. I think I went to the Arafura Games. It was probably I won a gold medal as an under 23 junior, and I think I benched 112 or 115 at 63 at the time.
Wow.
I really had this really bad habit of losing too much weight. So when I used to prep for comps, but that was my first one. Then I did a few over 2009, 2010.
Hmm.
I reckon there was a 5 or 6 year period where I wasn't doing any and I had a break, but I was still lifting week in, week out
Hmm.
at home. And then I remember 2017, I went to Hungary and I went for a 6-day trip and I bombed in an international comp, which
Was
was
that world?
hard to swap.
Was that worlds?
No, it was one of the other ones.
Right.
But then I've been to 2013 Worlds, and I think I did 145 at 76. Um,
I just like pausing when I hear when I hear your numbers and I go, yeah, that's with no leg drive, feet strapped to a bench, literally all upper body, and it's almost double body weight bench
yeah,
with cerebral palsy. And I just go, that's nuts, man. Like that's just nuts.
yeah. It's hard because you know it's something to be proud of, but
Yeah.
when you go to international comps and you see people doing 200 in the 74s or something,
Yeah.
you go, what? Like, how do you sort of have to like sort of process it in your brain and go, it's good, but it's not good. It's hard to explain.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
you don't need to explain it to me. I had a terrible time with that because like I'd go to the Arnold's or Worlds and I hang out with all my mates. I remember sitting at a dinner table one night and the guy on my left, we looked around the table and I looked at him and go, me and you are the only ones here without a world title. And he goes, yeah, it sucks.
yeah,
And so I
yeah,
always thought that I wasn't that good because all my mates won Worlds. Um,
yeah.
And like I was benching 340, but they were benching 365 or 370. So I'm like, I'm nowhere near them. They're so much better. But
Yeah,
I think because we only ever compare ourselves to people that are better than us. We're never
that's
comparing
right.
ourselves to the people we beat,
Yeah,
because
that's
that would
true.
that would be arrogant and all those sort of things. And where we've grown up Australian, we don't do that. So we only compare ourselves to people that can beat us. So we always feel kind of crap, I guess.
Yeah.